Hello? Hello? Is it working? Why do you all look like
You've got it.
starstruck?
Hi, guys. Hello, Perth.
Yeah, mine's working.
Mine is not working.
Mine doesn't taste good, though.
It is working? Why does he sound so much louder than me? It's not anymore.
Who's on this?
Is it? No, it's on. They're on.
Hello?
Hello, Perth.
Thank you.
Hey, we're back.
So
I love your
what's
city.
going on? What's happening?
How you going?
Sheila? How's it going, Jesse?
Look at that purple hair over there. I love that. That's fantastic.
You're like turning around like, no, sweetheart, no one else has purple hair. It's just you. And it's amazing.
So
well,
Look at all the
how long are we
colors.
up here for?
Hey,
God.
Jason.
An hour?
An hour.
So you guys shoot out questions. We'll do our best.
We got lots to talk about.
Yeah.
There's a big
Okay.
guy. What do you got, big guy? You take your face
Speak it-
and put
speak
it
into
right
the
down there, and we're going to hear it.
What's the best laugh you've ever had on set? Like something you never forget altogether.
What's the best laugh? You ever work with Jason Momoa? He throws fruit at you and it's your coverage. Isn't that true?
You know what? There's a lot of good. I mean, it was 5 years of amazing good times. I mean, you had them with Chris Judge, I'm sure, right? Good
Oh,
times?
God, yes. Quite a few laughs with Christopher Judge. Sadly, they all involve flatulence. That would be a fart for those of you not familiar with that word.
I've heard
yeah.
those stories, yeah.
It was 5 years of nonstop laughing.
It was a really good set. Great people, great crews.
I think it showed, too. I mean, all the personalities we play, we weren't really acting. Like, I really do hate David Hewlett. I really think Paul McGillian's nice and funny. Rachel's hot. Joe's... Nah, he's my mate.
He's all right, mate.
Zelenka, I can never understand what the fuck he's saying.
We didn't work together too much.
We have a lost little boy.
Oh.
His name is Cooper and he's 5 years old. He's wearing a pirate shirt. If you find him, can you please bring him to the front office? Thank you.
Aww.
Cooper!
It's great. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Producers were on drugs. What can I say? Yeah, it was pretty poopy. It was awful. It's the first time they introduced a character where Janet actually got to flirt, and then they get staff blast right to the chest. Yeah, not good. It wasn't right. All those years in the bunker there, not getting laid. It was like, really?
I never got laid either.
Really?
I think that's why I was so angry.
Maybe we
neither
should
did
do
I.
we need a spin-off.
I know, like, literally when I'm going to get laid, and then, like, she leaves me for David Hewlett. Like, really?
Yeah,
Are
right?
you serious?
Fucking bullshit.
Is that what happened?
And then, yeah. Because
Yeah, so how fun was it really? I mean, nobody got laid on Atlantis.
What about you? You
no,
too?
neither. Nothing, no.
We
Just-
were all eunuchs.
Yeah.
I'm not a eunuch, you know what I mean?
Just walking around with a laptop.
I thought do we have young people in the audience? I see a little one. Oh, lots of little ones.
All right,
Parents,
sorry about that.
Just
It's,
stand by with your hands to cover ears with this one, okay?
I know I'm horrible.
You are.
Go ahead, man.
You're like Deloise.
What was our reaction when it got...
When it was presented to me? What? No. Is it really? Nah. What was my first reaction? I think I've told this when I you guys haven't heard it, so I'll tell it to you. You guys just listen. When when I first got offered Stargate and I went in for the audition, that night, my buddies came over and we partied, and my buddy hit the stove and it leaked gas, and I went to bed at like 1 in the morning, and the place I was staying, and I just moved into it, was like a 4-story building. No, this is in L.A. It was up in Mulholland, and I was on the bottom floor, and the gas seeped up for like 9 hours. And so I woke up like at 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh, what is that smell? I was laying on the floor because I just had the bed on the floor, but it had been seeping up. And they came running downstairs and they're like, don't turn on the lights, get out. And they called 911, and the house had been filling up with gas the whole time. And I'm like, you know, I should have been dead if I wasn't on the floor. And we left, and I had to go to the audition, but I showed up, and I met Flanagan. And basically, they brought the engines up. They brought fire engines up. They had to clear the freaking block because if you were to switch something on, it's just
Oh my
boom.
God.
So I'm high as a kite, and which is probably why I booked it. But it was I went in, and I don't remember what happened, but I just was seeing, like, you know, the electric sperm where you're just kind of like,
Yes.
Yeah.
and black dots and stuff, and I was just like, I finished the scene. I'm like, all right, and I sat out in the lounge, and some other guys went in, and I was talking to someone. This guy, before he was going in, I just went boom, and I just fell off the chair.
You
and,
passed
the
out?
Guy, yeah, just completely passed out. The guy woke me up. I sit up, and she's like, sir, you right? I'm like, yeah. And I told everyone that I'm not, in case they thought I was on drugs. And because there are rumors like that sometimes. But they were like, we couldn't understand a word you said. You might
In the
come
audition.
In the audition, you know, and it's hard to understand me as it is. But I went back in, and I told the producers, like, what was going on, and that. But I ended up getting the job, so.
Wow.
If you're ever, it's like, sometimes people take a drink before they go to an audition. I just huff gas for 9 hours,
Wow.
booking it.
You should have
that's
been
'cause your
dead.
lines-
I'm dead.
That's because your lines were
My
like one word at
God.
a time, too.
So that question was like, I was so excited when I got Stargate Atlantis. I was like, yeah, I'm alive.
What did she say?
Working.
Can you come here? Can you come here? Come here. You're just too cute. Get over here for a sec. Come on. Over here, up the stairs, because you're in a dress. You can't hop on a stage, honey. It's unsightly. Okay. Now, sit in the middle between the boys. Here's my microphone, and you ask the question.
What was it like working with Rodney McKay?
Oh, no. What do you think it was like?
Bad.
Out of the mouths of babes. David Hewlett is a fine actor. He's nothing like his character on TV. I did a lot of scenes with David Hewlett, and it was a lot of fun because it's part of the way that the show was put together. I think it would be a different show if we were written as friends. I think there's a much more dramatic tension if your boss is an idiot. So that's kind of what it was all about. But working with David was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it was a ball. I loved him. He's awesome. Good times, me and McKay. Do you like watching him and me argue?
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of argued with everybody, didn't he?
You know what helped is if you, like, I turn the TV on and you just listen to him do his thing. It helps me go right to sleep. Right to bed.
I just turn the volume down.
You wouldn't think that squeaky voice would be, like, you know, soothing, but it is.
in a weird way.
But he's a very nice man. Hold on, we didn't answer your question. When you first got Stargate Atlantis, were you?
The way it started for me is they were looking for a Russian scientist, and I remember the name on the sides were Karpov, and I wasn't in the pilot. I was a day player right from the beginning.
Do you all know what a day player is?